Welcome back with Kalof 11. I'm just recording the end of this GemTD game in Dota 2. These are some of the best tower setup I've had so far. Antique Bloodstone, a Dark Emerald, Yellow Sapphire, a Cat's Eye, a huge pink diamond, and I am a Y5 from a Uranium 2235. This is in solo player. I'm using the maze that I like to use that other people like to hate on, and we're about to start round 40 once I downgrade this E5. Pretty sure that's a 4, which is best case scenario. What did that cast on? I'm gonna wait till after this. Damn it. Okay. Now I got it. And then we'll switch this back because the MVP reaches everything at the moment, but that's that was bad. But that's fixable. We'll just play stuff for now. Y5 is what we're wanting. Nope. Let's see what we got though. Probably. Oh, do a G2 to finish that tourmaline. Let's see where it. Ooh, right there. Perfect. It's not an E4, is there? Nope. So I accidentally downgraded into it, which is just fine. Does this offer E4? It doesn't. It just does decadent. So we have a tourmaline and a dark emerald. With a G2 we can make a elaborately carved tourmaline, which I've actually never had before, so we'll see how that goes. Getting some nice pile up here, and even with high armor it's fine. Few crits. We're also at 18 enemies on each round, and we're progressing forward still. Like, only one even made it a 1. This is definitely the best setup I've had. That's now back in its spot. Okay. So we annihilated both those rounds so far, so let's see how far we get and how well this one does. Still looking for that Wi-Fi, but there's a few other towers we can get lucky and build. A deep sea emerald. What's the E2 for? For the uranium. We would need another E2. But a deep sea pearl would help eventually, so I don't think we're going towards the emerald. I don't think we're going towards the emerald golem. We might go towards Egypt gold. We definitely want this, but let's go for the deep sea pearl. So that's a Q4. Kupu. None of the flying that aren't magic resistance aren't even making it halfway. Not getting any. Are they physical immune? They are. No, they're magic immune. They're still not making it. Okay, so even the magic immune stuff's not really doing much. I don't really care about the E5, and that's because the Cat's Eye still gives us E5, so we're probably going to downgrade this. E3, which gives us a Jade. Which ups our single target a bit. Not I don't think too much, but a bit. But now we can work towards probably a lucky Chinese jade. Quartz helps a lot in the lay around because of the flying slow as well, on top of all the other slows we have. These guys are evasive, untouchable, iron recharge, so they do slow down. My fork lightning, my huge pink diamond, and my malachites. But we're at 18, most are halfway. We have pretty good mix of focus and AoE, so we'll see how this goes. But we should be losing quite a bit on the second and third goes. Yeah. Even the really low ones maybe past the second. Heard one or two drop. That one's a bad drop. But most of them are really low at this point. Both there go. A lot more are dying. So many are low. Okay. Looks like the remainder are going to be cleaned up, huh? The path past to the fourth. G2. Double check, make sure I'm not missing anything super good, but it's probably G2. Yep, it's G2. Stun, Decadent 2. Ooh, nice. Oh, it's MVP. And it's not hitting most things. I gotta move it back up somewhere. I think right there. It's also better for Decadent and covers the entire mage. Then my huge pink diamond should have all my MVPs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it. Malachite's probably taking some of them now, which kind of sucks because I just need one more and I stop that from being as bad. Use magic in me? They are. So I anti-Bloodstones in fourth. Okay, everything died on the second past third. I double blinked so far, it was here to here going the opposite way. Blink's funny. That. Not that it matters. Okay. Just 44 on a second pass. Even being magic immune doesn't really help it. Most of my stuff's physical at this point. Or a good mix with a lot up here. Still no Y5. Could do a D3 so I can turn the deep sea into a natural zoomer. I could also turn the deep sea and the cat's eye into a red coral, which is probably what I would prefer. Not seeing, probably just the P5 to go into the gold. Plus armor reduction helps with bosses. Are they just slow? Or are they? Yeah, they're not affected by anything, they're just slow. Which works to my advantage. There's so much gold I don't really need to worry about. Placement could even continue buffing up the maze, but that's not going to be part of the plan, I don't think. So P4 for gold is probably the play. These guys are physical immune, so we'll see how we do against them. A lot of our stuff still has some magic components. But this also means that they're affected by things like the yellow sapphire, which is good. Definitely not hitting as hard as it normally is. Antique is in the 30, in the almost 40. Pink huge is still just off at crits and shit. 30k. This might be a fourth pass ram. Magic immune definitely is our weak spot. I don't really know the best way to answer that, unless the best way is to have another antique bloodstone pump out major magic damage when nothing else affects it. Yeah, a big boost to our physical immune rounds is going to be that Y. We need that Y5. Okay, so we got a lot of E's. E4 is good for that red coil, so we'll probably go with that. And move this into the support row. So we're looking for that D4 for that deep sea and that Y5 so we can get the double upgrade to the uranium. Uranium's going to increase our physical immune rounds a lot with the radiation ability. It's your magic immune? Yeah. think it's going to be too many passes, but definitely need that uranium. At max, we're at like 60 armor reduction. These have what? 25. So we're pumping up the physical numbers pretty well with that. It says it's slow, right? Yeah, slow 3. As good as I thought it'd be, honestly. Slow max. It would be cool to get the Star Sapphire, but getting 2 E5s. SF5 is pretty hard without the Opal Prey. But this is the fourth pass, I believe, and we're counting most of them like I thought. Almost a Roshan. But I would really like to finish the I only need 2 more things. I need a D4 and a Y5. Nothing has actually even gotten through yet this game, which is probably the best I've ever had at round 47. Almost all my good towers have MVP. Gone crazy, but that's fine. We need a Y5 or D4. I don't think that's a D4. That looks like a Y4, which is not what we need. Oh, that is a Y5. Is that a D4 then? No, it's a D3. Perfect. So take that. We'll make uranium, and then we'll make heck. And this is magic immune. Things are slowly just piling through. I don't know if we have this round. This might be the round we lose. Some are going to get there. Actually, much less than I was worried about. And we were so high on enemies that we're still at 14. Okay, D4 is what we're after now. Didn't get it. D2 gets its gold. What's R5 guys? Anything? I mean R6. R6 and G6 for the Crown Prince. That's it. Where are these guys? High Region and Kraken Shell. Actually not too strong for being around 49. So we're definitely making it 50. The question is how far after 50 are we going to get the last things we need right here. Luckily, a Kraken shell isn't very effective against something like a yellow sapphire. So we want E6 or D4. Can live with either one. We got neither. Probably going to take one of the E's for a bonus. We also lost the E2, so it's literally just E6. Don't think there's an E3 without that, so should be able to kill Roshan without an issue. Yeah, annihilated. Our boss damage is really high. So let's see how far we go. I'm not expecting too much, but we'll see. What's your bulwark? The seasonal one, which is cooperation, and high armor. Pretty weak for my things. Also don't have any in-game things to blow gold on. I don't have any buffs. Refraction, evasion, high armor. Wait. Oh, there's multiple different ones. Rush, vitality. One of them had refraction, blink, blink, bulwark. Interesting. Untouchable. Disarm. See, a lot of these would have been really good to get the deep sea pearl for, but we're still doing fairly well. We've even progressed back up to 15. Of course, the blink one's the only type that made it to 3. Next up is the X. So we got refraction, blink, rush, magic immune, vitality, thief, high armor, magic immune, disarm, magic immune, double refract, bulwark refract, bulwark double refract. Was it double blink bulwark? I think. Vitality are probably going to be the ones that stay the longest, just because until they get focused down, they won't. They'll just keep healing. But everything's leaving with such low health that they're not healing a full, so we are making progress on everything. Magic immune vitality is probably the one that would make it through the best. But I don't think I've seen any of those. What our deep sea works on? I know it works on untouchable. I wonder if it works on disarm. Okay, we finally got things making a 4. 3 extra rounds in. Nobody's gonna make it a 5. Smart robots. We got magic, evasion, blink, double refract, untouchable, disarm, refract, disarm, double refract, magic immune. This one's going down pretty fast to the AoE. Physical hit AoE. Range is doing 53k, which is what we could hope for. That's pretty good. Things being focused on are about minus 62 up to almost 80 in the acid.
Hold on.
Things are hitting 3. I suspect things will hit 4, but will things hit 5? That's the real question. So there's 4, and those things are pretty good health, so they'll probably hit 5 and they may make it through. What is it? Vitality Rush. Just fast and heals. That's why it's so annoying. How long did I make it? Ow. 2. Oh, so close. He's only make it out to. He will end me. No, he doesn't have much damage, so he probably won't end me. No. So we made it a 5. We are down to 11 enemies, but it's only in our favor, really. But these things are not going down fast. They have almost 500, 500,000 health. Touchable blink. Blink on flying is just OP, kinda. They don't change direction that much, so they don't do much, but like, look at things disappearing around 5 into. Okay, so we got a small shell reward. We completed it, and we made it at 55. Killed quite a bit in 55. Our total stats will come up in a second. Continue, and we have had 191 kills, 11 deaths, which I assume is things making it through, and 54 assists. I don't know what kills and assists are, but thank you for joining me. I am planning on starting to upload more stuff and stream again soon.